Hello everyone, welcome back to my lesson. Many students ask me a great question. Do all Chinese characters come from pictures? My answer is yes and no. Let me explain the yes part first. Take three characters we have just learned as examples. Gong, ancient Chinese people look at a common tool they used, perhaps a carpenter's square or workbench. They outlined its rough shape with simple lines and created the character Gong, meaning work or tool. Tu, they look at a large soil on the ground. They drew its form and created the character Tu, meaning earth or soil. They look at a large axe, a symbol of king's power and authority. They sketched its form and created the character Wang, meaning king. They created these ancient characters by drawing the basic shapes of concrete objects to symbolize a tool, soil, and a king. Over thousands of years, Chinese writing has evolved many times. The modern form of Gong, Tu, and Wang look quite different from their ancient versions. But you can still trace clues and connections back to those original ideas. So yes, many early Chinese characters were indeed created by sketching the rough forms of real things. We call this pictographic characters. Some are still used today, though in simplified and stylized forms. While pictographic characters are the very foundation of the Chinese writing system, it's important to know they make up only about 5% of all modern Chinese characters. Studying and mastering them helps you understand the origin of the writing system and will make your future learning much easier. Now for the no part of the answer. Many concepts like numbers, directions, or abstract ideas are hard to draw. How do you draw above or below? For this, ancient people used abstract symbols to indicate meaning. Take the character Shang as an example. Its earliest form shows a short mark placed above a long line. This abstract symbol directly represents the idea of on top. We call this type indicative characters. They make up an even smaller portion, roughly 1%, of all Chinese characters. So far, we have learned two types of Chinese characters. The first type is pictographic characters, originally made by drawing the rough shape of concrete things. For example, Gong, Tu, Wang. The second type is indicative characters, made by using abstract symbols to point to an idea. For example, 1, 2, 3, 10, 上. Before we conclude our lesson, I'll leave you with some homework. Look at the whiteboard and guess. Can you match the characters listed below with their version and meaning? Give it a try. Okay, time is up. I'm sure you can do it well. Understanding these two types of character gives you a solid foundation. In future lessons, we will explore how these basic characters combine to form majority of other Chinese characters. Remember, every character you master is a key to unlocking the language. Keep practicing. See you next time.